passy here on there today. All right, so we got your spot. You got your weights. So if you feel like you need to spread out because you won't have Lacey there, you can roll that mat up if you need to spread out or whatever you want to do. There's nobody new. I don't give any new little spiels or whatever. We just go ahead and start. So let's do that. We'll turn on our music. And we're going to start with a warm up here. So go ahead and start with a little step touch and roll your shoulders back. And forward. Shrug and press. If you feel the desire to dance at any time, my friends, go ahead. Heel dig with a bicep curl. What did Scarlett show you over the weekend? The what? Oh, the floss. Tap it back. I'm trying to think if she can even do it properly, but I think she can. That's the floss. Yeah. Okay. You did it. You did it. Knee lift overhead. Oh, that makes me so happy. So happy. Nice little tap. Good. Pull back. When it gets colder, we spend a little bit more time warming up some days because I don't want anything to pull. Knees, hamstrings. All right, do more of a kick. Thighs. It's really hamstrings is a big one when it's cold outside. So keep those hamstrings healthy. Joints too, I guess. All right. And take a deep breath. Reaching up. Exhale down, knees are soft, and roll it up slow. And again, deep breath. Exhale down, knees soft, roll it up. All right, grab the weights that you would use for bicep curls. Heavy. Bicep curls. We're putting multiple moves together here, and I'll show you the move, and then I'll show you the DD move after that. So it's a squat and a deadlift and a bicep curl. Gonna look like this. Squat, I don't want to face that way. Deadlift, straight into a bicep curl. DD option, you're gonna give me the deadlift, bicep curl the whole time. So just don't worry about the squat right now. We'll get your legs in a little bit later. So squat, deadlift, bicep curl, or DD option, just deadlift, bicep curl. Yes, everyone good? All right, here we go. Give me a good looking squat, a deep deadlift, biceps. And I don't care what direction your hands are for that bicep. If you like to flip it underhanded or a hammer curl, whatever you feel good. Good. And I'm not doing a count or a rhythm of like 2x2s or 1x1s or anything. I want you to go at your own pace. So meaning if your squat's fast and your deadlift is slow, that's great. If your deadlift is fast and your bicep curl is slow, you know, as long as you're getting a squat, a deadlift, and a bicep curl, I'm happy. Or a deadlift and a curl. Looking, making sure good toes are pointing forward. There we go, good. Knees are soft. Back flat on that deadlift, please. Really good back flat. So deadlift, bicep curl if you're doing the DD option. Good. Soften those knees really good on those deadlifts for me. Squat. Deadlift. Bicep curl. Good. Deadlift. Bicep curl. Those are looking good. You have about 15 more seconds here. Not going for any speed. Going for depth and low. 7, 6, 3, 2, 1. All right, so that should just feel like it activated all the muscles, upper body, lower body, a little bit of core. All right, I need one heavy weight. You're gonna be going overhead with a halo. All right, the non-DD option, legs are wide. A side lunge, halo. Side lunge, halo the other direction. That's going to be the hardest part of this whole thing, is remembering right and left. DD option, you're going to stay on one leg and you're going to balance that leg lift. Halo the same direction the whole time. That's the DD option. Questions? All right, here we go. Side lunge, halo at the top. Drop, halo. So when I say halo, I really want you to imagine, keep going, that you have that, you know, an angel's halo. And that's the direction that the weight goes. It's not by your chin. It's where a halo would be, right over that head. Good, DD option. You're kind of, if that foot needs to touch the floor at any time, DD, optioners, it can. But if you can kind of have it up and maybe barely touch the floor, go in the same direction with your halo. You will. All right, keep going. I'm gonna look at some halos here. All right, Rachel, I want your halo to be bigger. You're kind of just, you're doing a Bollywood dance with your weight. Give me a big circle, better. Good. DD option or switch legs now. And let that halo go the other direction. You're just making it like fancy. She's got like twirl, 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 twirl. Were you ever a baton twirler? You got like baton twirler action going on there. Good. Side lunge, halo. Side lunge, halo. Yes. The non-DD option, you're still giving me a deep lunge, halo. Lunge, halo. So I'm hoping you feel some inner thigh. Outer thighs there, you're not necessarily going to feel that or not. Shoulders, do you feel in the shoulders, my friends? Abs. Good. Don't fall down. Don't fall down. Keep that balance. Rachel just did exactly what you did, Dee Dee. Both of you just kind of like lost your balance at exactly the same time. And you're both doing the DD option. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. All right. Now you have a choice. We're going to be doing triceps overhead, but with an overhead press as well. So you can grab 2 weights that you would use for overhead press, or grab 1 weight, meaning this is what it will look like. All right, you'll have your overhead press to a tricep, overhead press, tricep, or maybe you're like, you know what, I only want to use 1 weight, overhead press, tricep. So that lets you, it's harder to go 2. It's a little more challenging to go 2. 1 is easier. So if you want to go easy, or maybe you want to go super duper heavy and go 1, medium with 2 is a good challenge though. All right, non-DD option. Okay, I already know what I'm doing. I'm trying to think of how to show you. Okay, I'm just going to show you what it is. All right, and you guys are going to start with me instead of me breaking it down, and then DD, I'll get you started. All right, hands at your shoulders. You're going to squat, overhead press as you step back. Tricep lunge. Squat, press, and step. Lunge triceps. All right, you got that? DD optioners, start with your arms. Give me an overhead press with a tricep. Overhead press, tricep. Good. DD optioners, you're right there. Overhead press, tricep. When you overhead press, give me a heel raise, drop, and lift. So really heel raise the whole time. Anytime your hands go up, give me a heel raise. Up, down, up, down. Overhead, tricep, overhead. Woo! No, you're fine. I got you. Squat, press, and step. Lunge, tricep. Squat, press, and step. Lunge, tricep. Squat, lunge. Squat, and then a lunge. Good? Yes. And you're alternating. Good. The foot that goes, yes, beautiful. DD optioners, you're working a lot of balance today. So you get a little extra core. You don't get as much thighs and knees, but you're getting a little more core. 10, 9, 8,
I'm muted right now. What is it due on the 15th?
Yeah. He's sending me a copy of it.
How much is it?
Just around 3,000. I don't know yet.
I can't hear you though. I can't hear.
There we go. Don't know why I was doing that. Okay, legs wide, weight by your feet. DD option, you're making this a deadlift, all right? Everybody else, it's gonna be a side lunge. So side lunge, center, side lunge, center. DD, you're kind of doing a deadlift with your booty going to the corners. Go ahead and start. Side lunge and center, side lunge and center, or little deadlifts, pushing your booty to the back corner. Good. Good. All right. Now, what you're going to do is when you go down by that weight, pick it up and give me a bicep curl, drop it. Switch. Side lunge, curl, drop. Or a little deadlift, curl. Dead, curl. A lot of multi-joint work today. Thinking upper body, lower body through everything. Now, if you are doing this, and maybe today or tomorrow, or you're doing this again, and bending all the way forward to the floor is too much, you don't have to go to the floor. You can lunge, curl, switch your weight in the middle. Lunge, curl, switch at the top. Lunge, curl, switch at the top. That way you still get the lunge, you still get the curl, but you're not worried about going crazy far. If going down is bothering the back or those knees. You can kind of also do that deadlift wise if you need to. Deadlift, curl, switch at the top. As long as your hips are going a little bit more to the side rather than a regular centered deadlift. Lunge, curl, and center. Lunge, curl, and switch. Good. Lunge, curl, switching sides, or it's a deadlift, curl, switching sides. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How'd your brain do on that one? A little bit better? Not as hard? Yeah, when you add a squat and a lunge, that drives a lot of people crazy. 1 medium weight. You know how we do those drives with the BOSU, and the BOSU is about 5 pounds? Think about that. You can grab a 5, you can grab an 8, you can grab a 3. Although I didn't give anybody 5s. But there's 3s and there's 8s. So go with those because I really, 5s are not necessary. Let me show what you're doing though. You got to squat with a front press. Squat, front press, stand right back up. Squat, front press. If you're doing the non-DD option, go ahead and start with me. You're going to squat, press. DD optioners, it's another balance. Press as you lift one leg. Don't switch. One leg forward and back. Or your arms are still doing what everyone else is doing, but you're lifting, squeeze the booty, and then we'll switch to the other side. Squat, push, back up. Getting low. Now you have a choice. You can squat, push, or squat and push if you want to go faster. Squat and push. So squat, push, and back up, or squat, push, squat, push. Good. Yes, yes, yes. All right. DD Rachel, switch legs. Keep the arms, switch legs. That means you're halfway through this move. Standing knee soft. Oh, there you go. I was going to say put 2 3s together to make 6, and I didn't even have to say it. Katie knows what I'm thinking before I do it. Standing knee, good, good. 10, 9, 8, good extension. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms and legs tired, my friends? A lot of biceps. So we've had multiple biceps. True. We have one more exercise standing up, and then we're going to the floor. And this is going to involve up rows. So medium to heavy weights. Medium to heavy, unless you know your shoulders burning and dying, then you don't so much. I do. Oh, okay. No, I didn't take it that way. That's all right. All right, up rows, plies with an up row. Take your legs out wide, toes to the corner, shoulders tuck, pulse your plie. Pulse your plie. Dee, what do I have written down there? Oh, front leg, pulse, up, and then everybody's gonna add an up row. I know, it's a little thinking. Pulse, one up row for 2 pulses. So we up. 1 and 2, and just give me up rows, pulsing your plies, whatever count you have. Good. Now, those who are doing plies, you're also gonna alternately lift a heel. Yes, pull it up. Heel, pulse that plie. DD optioners, you already got that heel lift earlier. So you're getting your thighs here. All right, DD switch legs. Nice and high. Now, if that foot needs to touch the floor, go ahead. I would like it if it's just kind of a little balancing. Do you feel your shoulders? Biceps, triceps, elbows, all of this here. I hope you grabbed a medium. Not too heavy. Medium, medium heavy, medium light. Depends on how you feel. Yesterday, or Tuesday, that was your strong side. Today, it's your weaker side. Y'all, we're feeling it, aren't we there? Woo! Make sure it's a big range. You have your plie, pulsing with your up row, alternating that heel. You have another 8 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. And release. Come on down to the floor. All the way down and grab your 3-pound weights. In fact, grab one of them. Just grab one 3-pound weight. We're going to be doing some abs, a lot of it here. They're going to be different. They're going to be interesting. That's all I'm going to say. So I'm going to talk about it. You'll get going, and then you'll get to adjust as needed. You're going to come on down onto your back, and we're doing angel passes. One weight. That's what it is. Laying on down. Pull that belly button. So you know angel, snow angel, right? We're right here. This is a snow angel. Your palms are up, and you're going to have a weight. Pass it overhead. Pass it at your hips. Pass it overhead. Pass it at your hips. Arms are just opening and closing. And then when you're ready, we're adding on. When your hands get to your hips, you're going to lift up. Lower the head. Lift the head. So hands overhead, your head's on the floor. Hands at your hips, your head is up. So they're little crunches with the upper body. Coming up, good. Pull that belly button into the spine, and just the head and the shoulders are lifting up. We're not coming up crazy, crazy high. Yeah, that looks better there, Dee. Pressing that spine down. Keep going, same idea, reverse direction with the arms. Reverse the switch. So like if you were like my left was always had the weight when I was up, now I'm gonna switch that. If that makes sense, it's not a big deal. The arms are gonna be doing the same thing no matter what. Good, good. If this bothers your back at all, at any time, you can bend those knees and put the feet down like you're about to do a bridge. But I would like straight legs if you can. You have another 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down on the ground, still have that one weight. Now, you know when we're standing and we do those wood choppers where I'm like shoulder, hip, That's the idea of what we're doing here. All right, you got your weight, but you're gonna go way far away from you. So shoulder, as in really high, down to the hip. Shoulder, hip. And when you're at that hip, your head and shoulders are up. So we have a twist, going at a big angle there. Now this can also be done without a weight. If anything is bothering your shoulder at any time, you don't have to have that weight. And it doesn't matter how you hold the weight. I'm holding it as if I actually have an axe in my hand and I'm a little wood chopping. But I kind of open my chest when my hands are at my shoulder and I crunch and cave everything in at that hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Other shoulder, other hip. Head on the floor, head lifted. Open big, crunch and squeeze. Pulling that belly button in. Good. Looking nice, nice. Breathing in the nose, out the mouth. You have another 10 seconds here. And then we're going to go right into some chest presses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Super duper heavy. I do have 15s up here if anyone wants 15s for their chest press. Otherwise 12s or 10s will be fine. All right, we're gonna add a bridge, but we're going different than I usually tell you to do. Usually I'm like everything up, everything down. We're going opposite. So when your hands are up, your hips are on the floor. When your elbows are on the floor, your hips are up. Does that make sense? Because what I'm gonna have you do, which we've done this before, your elbows, when they're on the floor, I want you to push into the floor to lift those hips a little higher so there's an extra oomph right there. So we lift and lower those arms as the hips lift and lower as well. Here we go. So the hands and the hips are going the opposite direction. Good. Elbows are on the floor, hips are up so that the elbows can press down and the hips push up even higher. Yes. Yeah. Yes, good. Elbows are helping lift those hips. So hopefully you don't have to think too much on this one. Should feel fairly natural. Good. Press, squeeze, good. That's funny. Every single one of you guys is like digging your heels into the floor, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. You can do that. Feet can be flat. You can dig the heels, whatever you choose. Breathing and squeezing. This one's a heavy one. And feel free to go as quickly as you want here as well. As long as you have that good range of motion and then the really good squeeze at the top, the rest of it can be fast. Like you can go speed, speed, squeeze, up, down, squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go back to those light weights, 2 weights that we used for our abs, the angels and such. Grab those light 2 weights again, 3s. I mean, you could do 5s, I'd prefer 3s. All right, this time, the hands stay midline. Overhead towards your feet. Overhead towards your feet. You can have your knees bent on this one. They can be straight. I'm going bent so that I have something to reach for. Like I'm going to reach for my feet. Overhead, shoulders, reach. By switching this without the angel, we can make this a little bit of a higher crunch if you want. Good, yes. Nice. Good reaching. Yes, those are all looking beautiful. Exhale as you come up. Really pulling that belly button in, reaching for those heels. Can you touch the heels? Maybe. Can you act as if you want to? And if you really tried hard, could you? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Hands are glued together and they're soft, right? We're not straight and they're not 90 degrees. They're just kind of soft. And you're going to touch the floor, center, touch the floor, center. Just back and forth. It's similar to, you know, when you do your legs for a windshield wiper, but the hands are doing it. Or it's a, I don't know, if I guess you could assume like a Russian twist while laying on the floor. I'm going to start changing it as we go. All right, so your knees can be bent. This feels better on your back to be here. If you want more abs and you're not worried about your back, straighten those legs. Good. Now this side to side, I want you to imagine it almost like an arch. Go up and like we're kind of reach over something to put it on the floor. Reaching up and over, like there's something on the floor right here next to you that you kind of have to reach up and over to get it there. Reaching up and over, if that makes sense. When you come in the center, the elbows are, soft little bend, and then they really reach out to the side, up and over. I'm keeping my feet on the floor, keeping my legs there. You will feel your hips, your back hips rotating. Good, good. Yes, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, chest fly time. Lighter than what you used for chest press. We're gonna go chest fly, adding a crunch there as well. Knees bent, feet on the floor, arms are rounded. You're gonna open and close, crunch and lift. We're not doing a full sit-up, just a little crunch there. Chest fly, lift. Open, close, squeeze it up, pulling that belly button down. Good. Inhale, exhale, and crunch it there. Good. Keep going just like that. I would love it if you can. Give me some speed on that one. Now, if you chose really heavy, you're not going to be able to go super duper fast. But I want you to try and go as quickly as you can with the weight that you chose. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put those weights down, go back to your 3 pounds. Laying on down, legs straight, back to our angel, except our palms are down. Does that make sense? So before we were just opening, well, we were passing the weight. We're going 2 weights, and your palms are gonna go down at your hips. So they're down, and when you open, they will rotate to face up, and then you rotate to face down at your hips. Here we go. Rotate up and lift it up when your palms are down. Overhead, when your hands are at your hips, lift to a crunch. You have the choice to stay as low as we've done it before so far on those angels, or you can do a full sit up towards your feet. Taking it down, lift, full sit up towards your feet. That does work your core more. It also can, if your back is not happy with that, then it doesn't want that. You will still get something good out of this, even if you don't sit up there. Keep going. Rachel's hitting things over here, and I can tell it's driving her crazy. Good. That's beautiful, beautiful. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, back to one more time with some more, last ab one. You have a choice of using the 3 pound or grab an 8 pound. Here is what you are doing. It's similar to that twist we had. We just have one weight. Take it over, come center, grab it, center. Take it over, center, grab it, center. So you're just playing with that weight, passing it. You drop it to the side, you lay back down. You pick it back up, lay back down. You're gonna try, and I'm not worried about speed here. I'm worried about how far away can you get that weight so that you have to really twist to reach and get it. Good. Make sure, okay, when you put that down, come back center, Sarah. Don't grab it again, go center. Now come back and grab it. Grab it and center, center, center at your chest. Come back to your chest, yeah. So you'll reach over, lay down, hands at your chest, reach over, hands at your chest. So every time You come back center, you're laying on your back and your hands are at your chest. Good. That way it works more abs, less back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last exercise, skull crushers with a dead bug. All right, skull crushers right here, feet are up. And you can go one-legged dead bugs or 2 legs dead bugs. Legs up, arms up, and here we go. Everything drops, everything lifts. This time, everything does go down together and everything comes up together. Pull that belly button in, pressing that spine down. As your legs come down, your back wants to arch. Don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. You have another 10, 9, 8, 7. Go fast if you got it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You should feel like you got the upper body, the lower body, and the abs just kind of all worked out. Yes? You like those abs different. Nice and tall, feet together, leaning forward. You can take your elbows and open those hips up. And you don't do them for too long. You just have a nice light little weight. You could. You're not bored. Oh, very good. Because you do get bored of bicycles and regular crunches all the time. I hear you. Release. Cross that leg over, hug, and twist to look back over your shoulder. Breathe. And switch the other way. Well, I guess with Lacey and Marion not joining us, at least for the holiday session, if you have any friends who want to try it out, let them know we've got some spots, but holidays are always kind of a little bit light. And that's fine. I get it. People have vacations. That's why I do it in sessions. So they can go like, I'll take 6 weeks off, but I'll come right back. Just if you guys are ever those and you're taking a break, don't take a break fully. Like, go for walks, go do things, go do old videos or something. All right, come on up to standing, because you don't want to lose everything that you have been working for. Inhale. We want our lungs to be strong, our heart to be strong. Come forward. Our muscles to be strong, help prevent and slightly reverse osteoporosis and all those other things. Yes? All right, great job. Well done today. Whew. Hope you feel just overall worked through. See you guys.